What's so great about it?
I think after that young boy in 2014, the last one that I was talking about, took his life, I had to figure out a way to get people to see it in a bigger picture. And being a business person, I only knew business. So I thought, having children is like having a product, right? If I'm going to sell this pen, I need to market it and find people that want to buy it, things like that. And if I can't sell it, I'm going to go out of business. But if this pen represents my child and I don't think about all the things that can affect his life, all the threats, all the things out there, just like in a business. So in the book, I have a SWOT analysis. So we talk about, well, why is that important? A root cause analysis. Why is that important? A business plan. I actually came up with the business plan idea back in 2014, and there was a dad I was talking to. He was like, "Wow, the kids aren't a business. That's ridiculous." I said, "But wait a minute. When your child is 0 to 5, they go into the system. They go into school of some kind. And when they go into school, that's when you kind of lose some control. If your kid is not prepared for that, they're going to tell you, oh, they got to go on these meds or they got to go in this program. They got to do this. You don't have any more control over it. If you at age 3 or 4 realized my son, my daughter is having issues in this area, let me empower myself and get them prepared. Maybe school won't be as hard for them. But so many parents just put their kid in school, put them on a bus, and think the school's going to take care of everything. That's not the case. We have to, again, just like back in the 80s with the computers, garbage in, garbage out. If we're putting bad things out in the world, we'll get bad things back. If we're putting good things out in the world, we'll get a much better, higher result than what we would if we'd done nothing. And for most parents, they just put their kids out in the world and hope that somebody else takes care of it and fixes it. If they don't like it, they fight about it, and that's when all these issues start. So what I had to come up with was a way to align parenting with a business model that people could grasp. Everyone's worked for a company or people have either started a company. But in either case, you know what it's like to have a boss or customers yelling at you that you're trying to appease and trying to communicate with and trying to make happy. And you have an end goal, which is to get paid. And for parents, it's to make sure your kids are happy and secure.